Alright, so you already know the deal. We're gonna be reacting to a Jubilee video about ranking people by their race. If my voice sounds different between some recordings, just know it's different days because I got school. Alright, let's get into it right now.
So you know the chicken sandwich, right?
Well, that's one way to start it.
But there are two main options. One is Chick-fil-A and one is Popeyes. Yeah, if you pick Popeyes, move to the left-hand side. And if you like Chick-fil-A, maybe move to the right-hand side.
Probably gonna do some stereotypes, but I really just want to see because this is really interesting.
24 years old.
Hi, I'm Alexander. I'm 25 years old.
Hi, I'm Ronia and I'm 24 years old.
Hi, I'm Pierre and I'm 19 years old.
Hi, I'm Rebecca and I'm 19 years old.
Hi, I'm Jaslyn and I'm 20 years old. I was just purely trying to go.
If they don't hurry up and put these people in their positions, it's obvious who is who. Come on.
And then everyone else.
So I think the girl to my left has to go more towards the left for darker. I hear an accent, so I think that it's like Middle Eastern, like Indian possibly.
So we can put her at number 4 if you want. Just right dab in the middle.
Yeah, she could go 4.
The easiest way to solve this is ask them what food they ate growing up, because that's the easiest way to indicate.
You see in linguistics, so I feel like you could be darker. So I don't know if that's you just stay where you are or if you have to move or anything.
I also do have like a lot of AAB like in my dialect, so it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting it.
Pierre, I believe, has a very French sounding name. I would say he should switch a spot with me.
Just ask them what they was bullied for growing up, like what features they was bullied for. That would be the easiest solution.
I am very familiar with a lot of people with a similar accent, and the area is diverse for sure, but I'm sensing that she might be a little lighter skinned actually. So yeah, maybe one over.
I had a little icebreaking question. How many of us here tan easily?
I do.
Could someone please explain what tanning is? Like, I really don't.
Someone said they didn't tan easily.
Yeah, the girl to my left.
Me too.
Yeah, whoever said they don't tan easily should go on the lighter side.
Oh, I'm noticing now a little bit, this may be totally off, but I detect a little bit of Latin in your accent. I might be totally wrong though.
I agree that there's definitely an accent, I just can't pinpoint exactly where it's from.
How far do you think that she should move up?
Cats make me think she has a stars and stripes banner across her bedroom door, but I don't know.
It's hard to decide.
4's the magic number of the day.
Yeah, 4 could be good.
So you know the chicken sandwich, right? It's really fire, obviously. But there are two main options. One is Chick-fil-A and one is Popeyes. Yeah, if you pick Popeyes, move to the left-hand side. And if you like Chick-fil-A, maybe move to the right-hand side.
Okay, so this is where the beginning was, and I feel like I'm more of a Popeyes type of guy myself because I'm a blackie.
Darker, yeah.
No, he needs to go to the right.
I mean, based on his own analysis, I suppose he should go to the left because he said if Chick-fil-A, go to the right. If Popeyes, go to the left. So if he's Popeyes, then he should go to the left.
How many spaces?
Just switch with Kat, I guess.
I was just curious if we're all gonna get canceled or not, because this conversation can be very ignorant, and I was debating on even like trying to ask anything, because it's so.
To be honest, he ain't even wrong about that. It's like they had to be careful about what they want to say.
Popeyes move here.
Where's everybody from?
England.
LA.
Los Angeles.
Utah.
UAE, Dubai.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Oh, she has an
That's
accent.
amazing.
I'm from Long Beach, Los Angeles.
I'm from LA, South LA specifically.
Where's your accent from?
My accent? I thought it was American.
It sounds a little bit
It sounds a
like-
little
There's
odd.
a twinge of something.
No,
They're on the right spot of asking like where they're from, but ask them like what part they're from like downtown or like that.
She needs to be where I'm at, I think.
I disagree. I think she should be more to the right, honestly, if we're thinking South Africa, because it's a very diverse country. I think she should move one side to the right, honestly. I think I should take her place.
When you grew up, was family like a big thing for you guys, or was it more, everybody was more individualistic?
We're really, really family oriented, and I grew up doing like everything with them.
I feel like growing up in Utah, it's a very like conventional.
Bro, Scott just had the biggest realization. Ask them how long their church service was, because black people church service be lasting until like 8 o'clock at night.
family is very important to me, but I grew up with a single mom.
Ronnie, did that change anything for you?
I mean, the single mom comment was interesting, but it's hard to say exactly what it evokes because obviously the stereotype is there are more broken families. Stereotypically in a darker skinned community.
Another fatherless child, nowhere harder than fatherhood.
Lighter skinned communities.
I think just based on what you said right now, that you pointed out that, I think you have to be a little more on my left.
Yes, I was just gonna say that as well. I feel like, Ronnie, you might want to move down like 2, maybe 2
Okay,
spaces
so where
to
Jasmine is right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
When did you guys first become aware of the differences in skin tone?
My family's like pretty liberal, so we're very, living in such a conservative state. I feel like I was taught very early on, or like learning about the differences and how we're treated and stuff pretty young, because my family's pretty passionate about equality.
She definitely needs that spot.
She's most definitely that one white girl in school that only hangs around the black guys.
She belongs there for sure.
Yeah.
The relationship with my skin tone to like myself personally, I never felt insecure about it, but I definitely felt it. I think it's like exhaustion. I don't want to have to explain who my parents are like to like random strangers. Everything's always racial all the time, like when it comes to me, and it's really exhausting.
Like I know it's not the exact same, but like since I'm half Colombian, people be thinking I'm lying when I say I'm Colombian.
Still existent to this day. Growing up, it was the media representation that really made me feel like I'm not the standard. So
We might have to.
Yeah, I want to move her down
might have
to
to
like
move
next
her
to
to
me
the-
probably or something like that.
let's go and talk about what everyone's hair type is.
I have curly hair.
I have straight hair.
I have baby hair.
I have wavy curly hair.
Straight hair.
Mine's also wavy to curl.
Pierre, you kind of give off. So you play soccer and you're from Long Beach. Oh, you give off Latino vibes, bro. I don't know.
I mean, hair is a good indicator, but at this moment it's not because like we could all have our hair wavy or curly. It just depends on how the wave.
Right.
Oh wait, no.
He's Latino. To the middle.
Pierre and Alex should switch.
Get tossed
One more.
around, man.
And then to your left.
Passed around like no one's business.
Most.
What was everyone's experiences and where they grew up? So like, how did everyone like perceive? Like, what was it like interacting with others?
I look
Finally, they're getting to a good part of asking how they was received by other people. Hooray!
I think.
My circumstances are pretty unique. Growing up, it was constantly mentioned, my skin tone and what I looked like. And yeah, it was a big topic of conversation for sure.
Do you have freckles?
Yes, I do.
Maybe she's like strawberry blonde or
Yeah, or
ginger.
I have like an
hair.
image of her in my head, and she's like redhead.
Yeah.
me too.
I don't know why.
Yeah, just the voice matches so well.
Yeah, you give off redhead with like a bunch of freckles. I don't know.
Anyone else want to talk about?
Yeah, like them, I hate gingers too. I believe they have no souls. I'm just joking.
Really, there was nothing extra interesting about my experience where I grew up.
What city are you from?
London,
What part?
southeast.
I think she's got to move to the left.
Yeah,
I think so,
actually,
too.
I forgot.
I think I've heard that South London is kind of like more diverse.
Denver. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she moves to 3. I think
We all know what he meant by that. We don't even gotta say it. We just.
Like historically has faced
Yes.
challenges.
Yes.
Yeah, like oppression.
Maybe not in the past, but definitely now. If that
Okay.
makes sense. Like, it definitely always, if they were here.
Oh, that makes me want to move a little to the right.
Yeah, I think she needs to
Maybe
go
just
right
switch to the
too.
2
Yeah,
spot.
I have absolutely no idea what to say. Just act like I said something inspirational and blow up this video. Pretty please.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'd move cat up one.
Kat and Pierre, I don't know. I think they're good where they are personally, but if you guys think.
I'm telling you, the girl from the UK, man. I'm telling
Okay. I feel like, yeah, do you want to switch?
Pierre
with-
is too high up, y'all.
Do you guys feel like we really like meet?
Yeah.
I feel like
like that.
pretty
Pretty
cool.
cool.
Wait, you wanted Ronnie to move, right? Did we ever move her?
you.
Okay.
No one moved me down.
Does anyone
Let's trust his
do that?
intuition. I like it.
Yeah.
Let's go with what he's saying.
Telling
Number 2, Ronnie.
Pierre is raising that girl up. W Riz Pierre. W gang.
If everyone wants to take their blindfolds off, go ahead.
Ooh, it is bright.
Oh wow.
I was literally.
That's what I said too.
Everybody looks gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh my god, you have the red hair!
Yeah, I do. Freckles, red hair. Got it.
I knew it. See,
You got it.
I was honestly expecting to see more darker skinned people, but surprise, surprise, like I was on the second. It was cool to see all these different backgrounds as well. Everyone was very diverse.
Do you guys want to now rearrange yourselves based on your actual skin tone?
Sure. Pierre was right.
drop a like, I need it.
Probably you.
Yeah.
What about you two? Are you, I think you're lighter than him, right? Or no?
By a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Tiny bit.
I think we did pretty well considering we couldn't see anyone.
They was pretty spot on. They only had missed like 2 people.
Yes, I'm Afro-Latina, so my parents are from Guatemala, but my mom is Black.
I'm Scottish and English originally, but both my parents have adoption on their side, so I don't know. I'll never know. But white for sure.
I'm half Asian, half Latina.
Half white, half Middle Eastern.
I'm Indian.
My dad's Japanese, mom's African American.
Nigerian.
So I grew up in South LA, so if you weren't Latino, you were Black, you're Latino. And I have a skin condition, so I have albinism. And so I was always like the lightest everywhere, and people were just like, oh, what are you? Even outside of my own community, it's like, what are you? Because I'm not like pigmented at all.
Beautiful.
I like seeing where all these people from. I really want to see where Pierre's from because I feel like he's from France or somewhere in the USA or up north.
I wasn't necessarily bullied, but being a ginger was a topic of conversation, like growing up for sure. Systematically, obviously, I was not impacted because I was a white person. Unfortunately, in America, that's kind of the way it goes. So like I definitely was impacted, but not to the extent that I could have been, you know?
Just socially.
Yeah, exactly.
I was born in India, but I moved to the UAE like right after. And colorism, like I said, is really persistent in my country. So I'm not on the like darkest end of the spectrum in my country, but I'm like middle toned. So bleaching is huge.
Wait, bleaching is huge?
They have.
I mean, I understand that different cultures got their like different beliefs, but bleaching, like bleaching your skin, no dog, that's not it.
Yeah.
Not knowing anything. Like we have Bollywood, right? And you see all these actresses that are mostly light-skinned. So when you see like lighter-skinned people like being glorified, you automatically start to think you're not, you know,
yeah, for
person.
sure.
So for me, it's very interesting because I moved around a lot. Growing up in LA, I knew I was different, but it didn't really affect me all that much. I just knew I had a Black mom and an Asian dad. But when I moved to Texas, when I moved to the South, it was the first time it was called like the N-word or like, which is like,
I would understand it. Like I know he means like under a racist context, but like you haven't heard the N-word before, gang?
my look.
I have a really interesting experience with race because, I mean, I did notice some things. I was like, oh my gosh, all the boys in school like the like lighter girls. Wow, that's like interesting. To kind of put it bluntly, it was like I moved to America and was told to feel oppressed. And again, it's like it wasn't white people telling me all of these things. It was Black people telling me all of these things. And that was really interesting. And I felt really like, why do you guys want me to fail? Or why do you guys want me to think?
Like she ain't wrong, but in general, like she's to understand how she's going to be treated in America. But yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, you know, your race is the least interesting thing about you, and a lot of your experience with your race will be defined by the culture you are surrounded by, as opposed to the actual color of your skin.
You're beautiful no matter what you look like, for sure. I feel like it's really important to regard like self-worth off of character rather than physical appearance. Overall, what's inside matters way more, so just be a good person.
That's a great way to end the video on. And thank you for watching fully through the end. The next video I think is going to be 5 feminists versus 1 non-feminist. Tell me which gameplay you like better. Please drop a like and subscribe, and just enjoy the next videos to come. I promise you I'll be uploading weekly. I will never stop the grind. And yeah, bye.